Hi everyone, my name is Abisha Parikh and I'm an immigration attorney with an office here in New Jersey. I represent clients in all 50 states as well as internationally, so if you would like to discuss your case, please visit my website to schedule a consultation. Before we get started, go ahead and click that like and subscribe button if you haven't done so that you could be notified when a new video is up on my channel. So today, I'll be going over some basics about the H1B visa. If you or someone you know has ever wanted to come into the US on a work visa, I'm sure you've heard of the term H1B floating around somewhere. The H1B visa is a work visa that allows US employers to hire foreign workers for specialty jobs that require a bachelor's degree or equivalent. This can include occupations in fields such as IT, finance, engineering, business, architecture, and more. However, H1Bs are not that easily obtained, and so you do have to go through several processes before you can come to the US on an H1B work visa. So first things first, in order to be eligible for an H1B visa, you will need a job offer from a US employer for a role that requires specialty knowledge, proof of a bachelor's degree or equivalent in that field. So once you've secured a job offer from a US employer, the next step is the H1B visa lottery. So H1B visas are high in demand, and so the US government has put a cap on the number of H1B visas that can be issued each year. Currently, the cap is at 65,000 visas per fiscal year. If you have a master's degree from a US institution, then you're in luck. There's an extra 20,000 visas available for those who have a master's degree or higher. If the employer is an institution of higher education, a nonprofit organization connected to an institute of higher education, or a government research organization, then the visa cap does not apply and your application does not have to go through the H1B lottery. In order to enter the lottery, you will need to create an online account with USCIS. If you already have a USCIS account, then you will still need to create a separate account for the registration purpose. Then you will need to pay a registration fee and fill in basic information about the company who is sponsoring you, as well as a few details about yourself. The registration period only runs for 14 days each year. If you don't register, but your occupation is not exempt from the cap, you will not be able to apply for the H-1B visa. Once you have registered, you will be able to see your status in your USCIS account. If you're selected in the lottery, then you can move forward with the next step, which is the actual H1B application that needs to be filed with USCIS. To do this, your employer will need to submit a labor condition application, also known as an LCA, to the Department of Labor for certification. The purpose of the LCA is to confirm that your employer will pay you the same wage as other equally qualified workers in the same geographic area, and that your working conditions will not affect their employees. Once the LCA has been certified by the Department of Labor, your employer will have to complete Form I-129, Petition for a Non-Immigrant Worker, and file both the LCA and the I-129 to USCIS, along with any fees and all documentation. These other documents may include evidence of your education, any training certificates, your resume, confirmation letter of employment, a letter of support, and any necessary fees. If your I-129 is approved, then there are two options for you, depending on whether you're in the United States already or not. If you are within the United States on a different visa category, you must wait until your H-1B visa becomes active in order for you to start working, which is usually October 1st or onwards. If you're outside of the US, then you need to apply for consular processing. To do this, you will need to complete Form DS-160. You will also need to pay the application fee and schedule an interview at a US embassy or consulate near you. You can watch my other videos for tips on how to prepare for the visa interview. Once you've arranged an interview, you will need to bring documents such as your passport. This should be valid for at least 6 months beyond your intended date of entry into the United States. A printout of the confirmation page of your Form DS-160, a copy of your approved I-129 petition, and your 797 approval notice. Receipts showing that you have paid your application fees, a passport-sized photo of you that follows the US State Department's requirements, During your interview, you may be asked questions about yourself, the job, your experience, the employer, and your travel history. Once your visa is approved, you can travel to the US on your H1B and start working for your US employer. So at this time, I'll go over some frequently asked questions regarding the H1B visa. So the first question is, will my family be able to come with me if I hold an H1B visa? The answer is yes. Your spouse and any unmarried children under the age of 21 may be able to accompany you on their H4 visas. Next, can I apply for an H1 visa if I don't have a job first? No, because the H1B visa is an employment-based visa, you will need your employer to file certain forms for you, and you will need a job offer before you're eligible to apply for the H1B visa. Next question is, how long will I be able to stay and work in the US on the H1B visa? The H1B visa is valid for 3 years and can be extended for a total of 6 years. And the last question, when can I start filing my H1B application? If you're subject to the cap, then you will need to register with USCIS, which opens up sometime near the end of March. After that, USCIS will take 30 days to notify you if you've been selected. If you are selected, most employers are required to submit their H1B applications by June 30th. So that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful and would like more immigration content, please hit that like and subscribe button. You can also leave a comment below on any immigration topics that you would like for me to cover. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.